The next important video is regarding the Piosoft dashboards. This is really important. Let's log into this system. At the right hand side of the screen you can see there is one link, that is My Dashboards. Different dashboards will be created by your IT team or by Piosoft, and these dashboards can be viewed by the different users, especially the top management. The dashboard typically looks like this. I'll take one example. Now this is how the screen looks like. This is a data's view, where you can see the screen is divided into different zones. In this particular zone you can see the data that is present in this data's view. This is one zone where you can see the line graph, this is the column graph, this is the area graph, and this is the pie chart. This is just one example I'm taking. In the left hand side of the screen you can see there are different dimensions present here. In this particular dashboard there are three dimensions that is registered. Number one is the customer name, the second one is the type, the third one is the count. At the bottom left hand side of the screen, these are the related dashboards which you can typically call as a scorecard. Let's say the CEO of the company wants to analyze his entire business, wants to control the entire business. So the different parameters, the different KPIs, the key business indicators, the different areas of his business, he can have different dashboards over here. Simply selecting one dashboard at a time, the different data, the different dashboards will be loaded in the screen one by one. Right now I just selected the purchase register view, so the purchase register view is present here. If I select the order in hand view, the order in hand view dashboard will be there in the screen. So in this way, multiple areas of the business can be controlled, can be seen, the data can be seen in just one screen without actually going to 10 different reports and analyzing the data. For analysis purpose, for trend setting, this dashboard, the way of viewing the data is very important, very critical. To go in depth, let's take any example. Let us just go to this purchase register view. Let me just try to explain you the different features that is present here. This is the data over here. If I select a particular, let's say, month and year, let's say I'm selecting April 2011. The moment I select April 2011 from the left hand side of the screen, only the data of this particular month and year will be loaded in the screen. You just saw currently only the data of this particular month, that is April 2011, is present here. The corresponding gauge chart is here. You can see with the help of this beautiful chart, beautiful graph, that where these different vendors are present in this particular month. This is with respect to the purchase price. The title is also coming at the top, that is gauge graph month year wise purchase price. You can see that this green vendor, this particular vendor, is really doing well. The purchase price is quite high, so that means this guy sells the product at a pretty higher rate as compared to the other vendors. This is just one example. The corresponding pie chart can be seen here. The purchase price of this vendor is the highest, so that means we are doing a lot of business with this particular vendor. This particular zone is nothing but the drill down detail of the selected record present here, that is a supply bill pass number details. If I select this one, then the detail of this one will be loaded here, though there is no data currently, but the detail of this will be loaded here. Similarly, if I refresh the data again the entire data will be loaded in the screen. That means I am refreshing it now. All the data of all the month and year is coming here. If I select any other month and year, let's say I am going for Feb, let's go for Feb 2011. Now the analysis can be done for this month. In this month there is only one vendor with which some purchase is being done. Similarly, if we select any other month and year, let's say I am selecting June right now, Then again the data of the month June will be loaded in the screen. And as you see, the drill down detail, the GRN detail is coming here for this particular vendor. Sitting here directly, if the user wants to see the status of the order in hand view, now he is jumping from one business to the other business, one area of the business to the other area of the business. In order in hand, you can see the dashboard, the screen is divided in some other way. Here first the data is present, the detailed data of the order in hand. This is the column graph, the region wise region wise data can be seen here with respect to the ordered the value of order. This is the pie chart of it, and this is the drill down detail. Drill down detail of this graph is coming here, and the drill down detail of this graph is coming here. Let's say again, let's select a particular customer. In this case, let us say I'm selecting CGL as the customer. If I select CGL, only the CGL data will be seen here. You can see the status is still running, and the different attachments are present here. Again, you can use the different tools along with the dashboard. For this particular customer, that is CGL, the column graph looks like this, the region wise ordered val looks like this, the pie chart region wise ordered val looks like this, and this is the detailed data of it. In the same way, I'll go to the third dashboard, that is a data's view. In the data's view, you can see there are two new concepts that is coming here. You can see there is one slider at the bottom of the screen, right? And you can also see that there are few buttons here. These are nothing but the time scale buttons. Analysis with respect to time scale, week wise comparison, your month wise comparison, quarter wise comparison, and year wise comparison. This can be done with the help of the time scale buttons. This is for what if analysis. Okay, if you see the data, if you analyze the data, data's view is what this is for the collection team. Okay, for against this customer, the amount that you are expecting and what is the due days. Let's say 46 is for this particular customer. Similarly, if you see any other customer, the due date might be a bit different. If you want to analyze, let's say with the help of what if analysis, that you want to see the records in which the due date is between, let's say, 0 to, let's say, 80. There are two handles present here. You just have to drag it. Now you see only those records are coming here of which the due date is due days is between 0 to 80 days. If you take the pointer on top of this current definition applied, you can see the slider definition is coming as due days between 0 and 80. Now if you want, okay, I want to see the records in which the due date is between, let's say, 40 to 80. Just drag this handle and leave it here. The entire data will be refreshed and it will be loaded with respect to this range. Now the number of records have reduced, the different charts have also changed. This has changed with respect to this range. You can also call it as the range analysis or the what if analysis. In this case, you see the due days 46, 66, 65, 70. These are all between 40 to 80. If you click this button, the entire data will be refreshed and it will be coming back in your screen. Now let's do it in a different style. Let's say I want to see the data for 40 to 99, let's say, for the number of due days. I'm also filtering with respect to, let's say, the customer. Let us select CGL as the customer. Now you are playing with different data. CGL is one customer and the due days is between this. If you click on this, all the records of the CGL will be coming on the screen. Okay, if you click on this, the entire data will be loaded in your screen. So with the help of these sliders, these dimensions, You select on anything. You want to select for, you want to see only for debit note transactions or debit note details. Select on debit note. The debit note detail records will be there in the screen. You want to see for invoices. Select on invoice. The invoice details will be there on the screen. So this is how a dashboard, a typical dashboard looks like. Again, there will be different formatting that will be present here with the help of different colors. If you take the mouse on top of this, it is clearly telling you, okay, this is the red zone. Red zone means the credit period is more than 60 days, 60 days or more. It would have been yellow if it would have been between 15 to 30. Similarly, the colors are getting changed here. So this also signifies, this is like an alarm. Okay, this is red, that means the due date is pretty high. So in this way the analysis can be done. At any point of time you can print the dashboard with the help of this print dashboard facility. This dashboard can be published to a number of users with the help of these tools. It can be mailed to different stakeholders. Creating a dashboard is pretty simple, which I'll be taking in the next video, but this is basically for the analysis purpose, how the data is coming here, how you are analyzing the data, how you are moving from one detail to the other detail.